Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Milkman Gaming 98 live and direct. DJ in the house. Say DJ in the house. Hello everybody, welcome to episode 4 of the Brownie Bros podcast. So, back again. This is absolutely incredible. Appreciate you being here. We're absolutely upgrading. We're leveling up. We're expanding to the max here. The Brownie Bros studio is looking pretty cool for today's podcast as well. So thank you again for all your support recently. As I like to do, I like to jump into some numbers and see where we're going for the future. So at the minute, Milkman Gaming 98 on Instagram. This week we've had 9.8k reactions on videos, likes, shares, story reviews. So nearly 10,000 people have been watching Milkman Gaming on Instagram, which is absolutely incredible. So yeah, I want to thank you for all the support on that. TikTok, we're nearly up to 3,300 followers on TikTok as well. TikTok's been absolutely brilliant. The recent posts that we've been doing on there are absolutely amazing, so looking forward to expanding on them. Also as well, massive shout out to Painkiller. He's actually just become my editor. Obviously he's my moderator as well, and he's editing all my videos. He's also making his own tunes as well for that as well, so that's really, really cool. And I want a massive congratulations to Milkman. I want that in the chat right now, because he does so much for me as well. I love to give back to Milkman, buying him lunch, sitting watching the WWE with him. It's very grateful to have him here, and he's just extremely good at editing, and just, you know, a wizard in the computing world. So thank you to Painkiller. So I think what we're going to dive into first is, and it's one that I've been absolutely over the moon with, really enjoying the progression with it, is my gaming PC. So as you saw with my box opening on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, it was the Stormforce MX360. Now I'm absolutely loving it. For the streaming, it's incredibly cool. Finding out some underrated games as well. There's one game that I started with, it's called Once Human. Really, really enjoying that. And I'm looking forward to progressing a lot more with it. Team Fortress 2, massive fan of Painkillers as well, but loving that. You obviously saw some content with that too, so really, really enjoying that too. And one that I've just recently jumped onto is a World of Tanks Blitz as well, which I've got through Steam too. So really enjoying that. It's really great. And as I said, that's the great thing about PC gaming as well. You really, really find games that you just wouldn't be able to find on consoles, and I really enjoy having that too. So the Stormforce, so let's jump into it. So when I first got it, I had 8 gigs of RAM in it, which is kind of standard for all gaming PCs. You can still run pretty good games with it, and it's really, really cool there. I've got the Renov graphics card as well. So again, this is kind of like a base graphics card, to then when I'll level up into a bigger one that I'll maybe be able to run console games, etc. on there as well. So as I was saying to friends and family, I'm really enjoying the PC from that way, because it's like a little project. So I can start from the basics, just put in a 32 RAM stick in there as well, so that gives me so much more memory. It runs games a lot smoother, and the gameplay is extremely cool with that now as well. So that's the first little upgrade with that. And then the second one will be the graphics card, and then I'll be able to then start streaming games such as maybe WWE 2K25, maybe things like FIFA, maybe things like Warzone, etc., Fortnite, which I know a lot of you enjoy playing with me as well. So looking forward to having that in the near future too. But the overall gaming PC is extremely great. I would highly recommend this. I really hope you enjoyed the box opening with that as well. Again, massive thank you to Painkiller for all the editing, all the tunes with that as well. That was extremely great of him to do that. and he's just doing amazing with all of that as well. So yeah, thank you again for all your support through that. We are gaining some subscribers on YouTube too, and yeah, we'll see where it goes. Right, so podcast is back. I see the chat is back. So let's hear first question of episode 4, Brownie Bros podcast. Let's hear the chat. Cyber Raptor is back. Hello, Cyber. Happy Saturday to you. Thank you so much for joining in. Let's hear from you. Nice, Cyber. Nice. So, as I say, it depends what you're into. If you've already done PC gaming, then maybe the Stormforce could be for you. I'm quite new to PC gaming, which is why I went for the MX360, but there is loads of different Stormforce models out there. So if you're looking for a PC, I would highly recommend the Stormforce PC. I think it's really, really cool. Yeah, I hope you've been enjoying my my recent PC gaming content on there with World of Tanks, with Team Fortress 2, and yeah, keep me updated with all the PC content that you're going to do, and put in the chat maybe ones that you're thinking about getting as well, because I'm interested to find out what gaming PC you've got. I know that somebody in the chat before told me about the Stormforce MX360, looked at it, got really great reviews, and because of the chat, that then made me get the Stormforce MX360. So I listened to you guys gave me great feedback, and yeah, I'm extremely happy with it. So let me know, Cyberraptor. Again, chat, let's hear from you. Nice. So yeah. So Cyberraptor's saying that he's already got the components and everything ready for his PC. So I'm presuming from that, does that mean that you're going to be building your own PC, or have you already got like a kind of starter and then you're going to be adding to it? Let me know, because I know a lot of people out there enjoy building their PCs. I feel like I'm maybe not technical at that just yet, which is why I kind of wanted a base, and then I can then go and customize it into my own PC as well. So yeah, let me know the components that you're adding in there, Cyberraptor. And again, thank you so much for joining in the chat as well. We appreciate you being in here. Let's hear from you. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, Cyberraptor, keep an ear out for an announcement, man. Painkiller's already letting you know, but keep an eye out for that. It could be massive, Cyber. It could be massive. It may be something that you've been dreaming of. So keep an eye out. But yeah, no. Please let us know. Keep us updated with the gaming PC. We're really interested. As I said, I enjoy listening to you guys. You give me so much feedback, and I love bouncing off ideas as well. Suppose a question maybe I'll throw out is, what graphics card do you think maybe I should add to my gaming PC to maybe up my streams, up my gaming content, and maybe play games that you want me to play as well? So maybe give me a list of games that you maybe want me to stream in the near future, and give me a list of graphics cards that you think would be well suited for a Stormforce MX360, because I'm interested in that and I'm looking to gain more knowledge in that as well. Right, chat, again, thank you so much for being here. Let's hear from you. Cool. So Cyberraptor saying that he is going to be building his own gaming PC. So wow, that's a quite a project on your hands there. But I have heard that if you are looking to do this long term, it is pretty good to know what you're putting into your PC, getting all the components together, and I think it's really going to upgrade your streams massively. So yeah, we would love to hear how that's going. Maybe even you can keep us updated with some TikTok posts or some Instagram posts. Again, we would love to share them, and we would love to interact with that as well. We can compare gaming PCs, graphics cards, etc., and that may help other gaming PC content creators out there as well. I think that would be a great idea to bounce ideas off each other. So brilliant, man! Great project ahead, and yeah, let's see how you go with that, man. But yeah, I think that's the way to do it. I've also been using Stream Elements with my recent recent streams as well. So what Stream Elements does as well, and we are live right now on all of them, is it allows me to go live on TikTok, allows me to go live on Twitch, YouTube and Kick as well. So we're Milkman Gaming 98 on all of these platforms. So the reason why I thought we would do that is because it gives you the chance to use the social media platform that you like to do. Now, I know that a lot of you follow me on Twitch, and I really appreciate that a lot as well. But I thought to myself, I mean, I use YouTube a lot. YouTube is an app that I think everybody uses for tutorials, for maybe even watching vlogs, even day-to-day stuff. As I mentioned in my previous podcast as well, next Sunday I'm running the half marathon. I've been YouTubing all about runners, all about diets on YouTube as well. So it's one of these apps where you find a general base of information that I think is just useful in society. So I thought, well, let's get Milkman Gaming on YouTube as well, get me part of the algorithm, and hopefully you can view me on there as well. So again, massive thank you on YouTube. We've just hit 51 subscribers on YouTube as well, so it's absolutely incredible. 51 people subscribed to me on there. It's absolutely crazy. So again, thank you so much for that as well. We are growing Kick as well. Now Kick's a platform that I haven't really used in a while. Kind of didn't really realise that it was a streaming platform until I watched people like, well, there's a guy out there called Aidan Ross, who apparently people call is the GOAT of Kick, apparently. So I've been looking at a few of his streams and thought, well, maybe I could put myself on Kick as well and see if we can grow an audience on that as well. So we're not quite there yet. I think we've got like 1 or 2 followers, I think, on Kick just now, just because I'm so new to it. But if you do have Kick, Milkman Gaming 98, if you want to drop me a follow on there, we are live on there just now as well. It would be absolutely awesome if you could jump on there as well. That would be really cool. But yeah, we just thought that we would want to get ourselves out there on the multi-stream platforms and just get Milkman Gaming's name out there as well. So every time I do a live stream, if it's a podcast, if it's a gaming stream, it will be all live on there as well. And you guys just choose what platform you want to watch me on, and you can comment on there. We do have Painkiller moderating today's stream as well. He has the multi-chat up as well, so if you put a chat through YouTube, he will get that instantly as well, and he will let me know, and I'll obviously thank you for joining in as well. So let's move on to the next topic of today's podcast, which is that we have 2 successful content creators that myself and Painkiller picked out for today's podcast for your support. So I think we'll start with the one who's already joined in today. So I want to say a huge congratulations to Cyberraptor. You are today's pick of the podcast from Painkiller. Now, we want to thank you for everything you're doing. We love your banter, everything that you bring into the chat. We love the way that you bounce off Painkiller. You guys have a funny thing going on at the minute as well, which I don't know for a podcast we'll maybe get into, but if you want to see it on other streams, you will get to know about that funny banter that they've got going together as well. And yeah, you do so much. You always join in when we're playing Fortnite. You always enjoy coming in, helping the streams run as smoothly as they can. Obviously now you're telling us about the gaming PC. I know that you'll let us know about that. And you're always telling us about new games that you're playing as well that we'll definitely be able to check out now that we have the gaming PC too. So yeah, we would love for you to join in, and yeah, we appreciate everything that you're doing. So congratulations, Cyberraptor, and you are Painkiller's pick of the podcast today. Right, I see the chat is active, and yeah, let's hear your questions. Thank you so much. Cyberraptor, that is so great to hear. We enjoy you being here as always too. We're very grateful of that. But yeah, we just want to give back. We know that you've been a supporter for a good 3-4 months now, potentially maybe even longer than that. But we see that you're always active in the chat. You're always messaging, asking when I'm going live. So yeah, we hope that we're making a positive change to your life as well. And we just love you being here as well, Cyber. So again, congratulations to Cyberraptor. We love you being in the podcast as well. So we've heard Painkiller's pick of the podcast. I'm now going to share Milkman Gaming 98's pick of the podcast. So my pick of the podcast is Kyle, the OG legend, or Kyle the legend. Now, Kyle is always active through TikTok and YouTube as well. So we'd like to say a massive congratulations to Kyle. We really appreciate you being in here. You're always coming in telling me that I'm awesome. You're always coming in telling me that I'm going to be a future star, and the content creation world is lucky to have Milkman Gaming in the world, and it's these little things that really keep me going, keep me motivated, and again, we just want to give back to you guys as well for all your hard work, all your support, all your kind words, and I see that some of you go live as well. I know that Kyle's done a few TikTok lives as well, so sometimes I'll swing in there and just put a little hi and share his live and things like that, just because he does that for me too. So I love to support you guys because you guys support me as well. So again, Kyle, congratulations. Thank you so much for being in this podcast. We love you being here, and we hopefully see yourself and Cyberraptor coming into to future streams, and just a massive thank you again as well. So thank you. So we will move on to the music part of the podcast now. So we've got two things that we'd like to chat about. So the first thing is that me and Painkiller were discussing an idea, and it was actually Painkiller's idea. He brought it to me as well, that what we would love to do is, if there's any music producers or music content creators out there, we would love you to make a remix track of my track Juicy. Now, I think what we'll do is after the podcast, we'll put a little link to my Spotify and my SoundCloud of the track Juicy, so that you can go and access it and listen to the track, so you can get some ideas of how you could remix it, the BPM, etc. We'll give you all that information just so it maybe makes it a tad easier for you to remix it. But what we'd love to do is maybe in the next podcast is react to all the remixes that you've done for us. So we're hoping, maybe 5 or 6 maybe remixes could hopefully come in, and we'll go through each one. So again, if you are a music content creator, it gives you a chance to be shouted out on the podcast, and also for your track to be listened on the podcast as well, so that maybe other people can add it to their Spotify playlist or their SoundCloud playlist, etc. And we would love for you to do that. So yeah, my track Juicy, it's on Spotify, it's on SoundCloud, so check that out. And as I said, we'll put a link onto the story of that as well. That would be absolutely brilliant. And we look forward to hearing about that. I believe Painkiller is also going to do a remix for that as well. So the challenge is on. Can you do a better remix than Painkiller? Painkiller's already done a few remixes of mine before, and he has absolutely smashed them out the park. So you've got a challenge on your hands here, chat. So let's see if you can do a better job than Painkiller, because his bar is, I can't even go as high as his bar, but it's literally in the sky, It's incredible, some of the stuff that Painkiller does as well. And if you want to check his stuff out as well, we'll plug Painkiller on SoundCloud, so make sure you drop him a follow, make sure you like his tracks, and you may even see an updated profile picture of Painkiller on SoundCloud as well. And that will be an iconic profile picture, so make sure you check that out when that's updated as well. So we look forward to hearing the remixes, and as I said, we'll put a link to Spotify and SoundCloud so that you can hear the track, and we look forward to that as well. The second point of the music category of the podcast is that we're in talks of making a new track for the Brownie Bros as well. So the way that we've been doing it, and I think it's really working well, is that we'll obviously sit down together, have a structure of what we're doing, but one of us will maybe make like a 32 or maybe even like a 64 bar track and send it to the other person, and then we'll then bounce it off each other. Maybe then I'll do another 64 bars, send it back to Painkiller. Painkiller will do vice versa, and then we'll maybe meet up together and sort of combine the two 64 bars that we've produced together, and then do a bit of editing that way as well. So it's still going to be very sort of jungle, drum and bass, with a bit of house, a bit of metal, but still very drum heavy. We're both we're both drummers. I know Painkiller is a slightly higher level of drummer than I am, but we've both done drumming in our lifetime, and we'll always be hooked on a great 4/4 beat or a little jazz beat, you know. So we love the drums. So there's definitely going to be a lot of drumming involved in it as well. But yeah, again, stay tuned for that. If you haven't already followed us as well, Brownie Bros on SoundCloud as well. Again, we'll put that onto our stories as well. There'll be a link there too, so make sure you check that out. And also as well, now I believe this was about a month ago, we released our first album on SoundCloud as well. It's called Fresh Out the Oven, and we're trying to plug that as much as possible. I believe we've already had 70 plays on the track so far and the album in general. We love your interaction with that as well. So again, if there's any music producers that maybe even want to make a Brownie Bros remix as well, we would love that too, and that would be absolutely amazing. So please get involved with that. Let's hear your juicy remix from my track, and check out the Brownie Bros on SoundCloud as well. We would absolutely love that too. So we're going to chat about some games that I've maybe got coming up soon, and some new games maybe that you guys want me to start playing as well. So I saw yesterday it was the big drop of Doom Legacy, which is absolutely... I think it's blowing up the internet, to be honest with you. It's a bit of a different Doom. I don't know if you've played Doom Classics or even the latest Doom before this one, but it's a very kind of... It's almost like kind of medieval, but like in a kind of futuristic kind of way. I don't know if you saw the trailer for it, but there's almost like a kind of sort of laser kind of sword. It's almost like a kind of futuristic kind of Star Wars weapon in a way, but it's obviously still got the kind of demons that the Doom games have as well. So yeah, we would love to get your input on that. If you want me to play that new Doom, I know that it's just come out on Xbox Game Pass as well. I'll probably get it downloaded and have a little shot myself, but if you want me to maybe start streaming that, then we could definitely give that a go. I think that would be a great idea. I know that recently they've just launched GTA 5 back onto Xbox Game Pass now as well. So I believe they've got the online, and they also have the campaign as well. Obviously, it was the devastating news that GTA 6 had been put back and delayed by a year now as well. So I think it's coming out sort of middle of 2026 now. I know that a lot of people drop me messages. There's been so much on social media of John Cena's reaction of winning the 17th title, being like, oh, GTA's been announced. And then it was when he turned heel, and then it's 2026 it'd been announced. So there was that little meme that had been going around, which was absolutely amazing. That one gave me an amazing laugh. So yeah, that was everybody's reaction, to be fair. John Cena becoming heel is more devastating than 2026 announcement of GTA 6. So, but you know, we're all childhood fans of John Cena, and we all love GTA, so it's a great comparison, to be honest. So, but yeah, so again, please let me know games that are coming up that you maybe want me to give a shot. And just looking forward to seeing what's come out. Right, I see the chat is active again, and again, we are very grateful of all your questions. So let's hear the next question. Thank you so much. So Cyber Raptor saying that Doom is a very Christian gaming series. So I get where he's coming from there. Yeah, I get where he's coming from there. Thank you, Cyber Raptor. Cool. So, sorry. So there's now been a relaunch of the GTA release date. So it's going to be May. What was it? May 30. 33,026 is when the new GTA 6 is coming out. So Cyberraptor, thank you so much. I think we'll all be AI robots when we're playing that probably. So excellent. So yeah, there'll probably be like an AI robot meme of John Cena in the 3025, thinking, oh, it's going to be coming out then, and then it's been delayed another year in the 3326 year of our life, So yeah, we would you know what? Wouldn't be surprised if it takes 3,000 years for GTA 6 to come out as well. Let's hear from you, chat. 3027 for PC as well. Yeah, that makes sense. But to be fair, Cyberraptor, with PC, we'll have probably modded it where like it'll be some futuristic world that you're in for that GTA as well. So, but yeah, I agree with that as well. So yeah, it was devastating to hear that they've put it back a year, but I think it'll be worth the wait, chat. Bear with me, bear with us. I think it'll be worth the chat, worth the experience, worth the chat, worth the stream. And you know what? That's going to be a future Milkman Gaming 98 stream as well. As soon as GTA 6 comes out, it's going to be unbelievable. I cannot wait for that as well. That's going to be really, really cool. So chat, I think there may be something in the horizon coming into this podcast. I can feel the heat coming. I can feel somebody potentially maybe making his way into the podcast. Maybe. We shall see. Chat, let me know if you would like to see Painkiller even just flashes face into the podcast or not by the end of the podcast. If you want to see that, I want to see Painkiller W in the chat. And if we count 20 Painkiller W's in the chat, then we may see a small little appearance from Painkiller in the podcast. We shall see. But if you want to see that, then as I say, Painkiller W's in the chat. We would love to maybe see Painkiller make a little appearance. That would be very cool. But anyway, we'll move on. That's something that potentially may come into the podcast at the end. We shall see. Right, chat is back in. Let's hear from you. Cyberraptor. I think that comment, I know I normally repeat comments. I don't know if I'm going to repeat that comment, but all I'll say to that comment is that would 100% get us cancelled, so we're not doing that. So I think, yeah, maybe we need 3,226 Painkiller W's in the chat for the release date of GTA 6 and for Painkiller to all I'll say is give us a show and put that in your own words if you want it, So, but yeah, we'll definitely be looking out for the Painkiller W's. So we'll keep an eye on that. Don't you worry. But yeah, so I suppose we could do what's coming next footage of the podcast as well. So what I think is coming next is, and I put a little a video of it actually promoting this podcast today. I am so down to doing like a 24-hour stream. I think that would be pretty cool. I think it would be awesome to just almost give you a sort of day in the life of Milkman Gaming as well. Now, what Painkiller's really good at the minute for me is that he's looking at all the trends on TikTok, Instagram, Reddit, X as well, which obviously was Twitter, and all the other, YouTube, all the other platforms as well. And Milkman Gaming was telling me that I should maybe do the trend where it's like the morning routine where the guy like splashes water into his face, but instead of water I use milk. So if you think that would be a cool idea, then we would love to do that as well. Now, speaking of milk as well, we potentially may be getting watched here by Queen's or McQueen's Milk, potentially. So if you are watching, appreciate you coming in, McQueen's Milk. We were messaging back and forth to potentially maybe get the podcast sponsored by them, and maybe have like some items of McQueen's Milk on display in the podcast. They did say they were going to check out the podcast, so you never know. They may be in the chat just now. So if you are in here, we would love to do work with you, McQueen's. And as I say, the reason why I'm called Milkman Gaming is 1, I love my milk. 2, I'm a man. 3, I'm a gamer. And 4, you can work out the 98 as well. But yeah, that would be a dream come true sponsor for us. So massive shout out to McQueen's Milk, and maybe one day you may say some products of that on the podcast. Right, chat, I see that you're making Painkiller giggle. Let's hear from you. Milk Bucket Challenge. Now, I've seen the Ice Bucket Challenge is back as well. The Milk Bucket Challenge. If you want Milkman to do that, I would love to do that. That'd be amazing. Chat, let's hear from you.
So you've got one WC Gaming 74.
WC, yeah, WC Gaming. I see you in the chat. Yeah, thank you so much for being in here, man. And yeah, nice of you to join, man. Hello, happy Saturday to you. Good Gamer Broski, thank you so much for the follow. Now, is that a new follow on Twitch? Or, yes, new follow on Twitch. So that means that we're now up to 150 followers. So that is us up to 150 followers, which is amazing. We've hit a little milestone there. I like to do every 10 new followers. So my next goal was to get to 150. So there we go, live on episode 4 of the Brownie Bros podcast. We've hit our 150 follower goal on Twitch. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate that very much. Chat, let's hear from you. Hello, WC Gaming. Thank you so much for joining in. I recognise the name. You're always coming into Fortnite with us as well. And again, WC Gaming, if you were listening here, you may be in contender for the next pick of the podcast. So this is a new thing that we're going to start doing. We're going to be watching who's on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. Obviously, Painkiller can see on Twitch, so he's got a good idea who's coming through Twitch. We want more people to come through Twitch as well. So the more people on Twitch, the more people Painkiller can see. I'll obviously look on YouTube and TikTok as well. And if you want a shout out in the next podcast, make sure you're subscribing, liking, sharing all our videos. And as I said, you could be the next pick of the podcast. And we would love that to happen for you. So make sure you're doing that, WC Gaming. And you never know, you may be our next pick. Right, chat, let's hear from you. Okay, thank you. So WC is Good Gaming Broski. So thank you so much for that, man. We appreciate that. And yeah, I love the name, man. Love the name. Maybe you'll change your name to that. I know quite a lot of you quite like changing your username and mixing it up and letting me know. And I appreciate you letting me know, because sometimes you'll follow me and it's a brand new username and then I never know who you are. So we appreciate that. So now, Good Game Broski, we now know that that's WC Gaming. So we appreciate you letting us know. And yeah, thank you so much for being our 150th follower on Twitch. We appreciate you very much. Right, chat, let's hear from you. Amazing, amazing. And it's these little things as well that we'll keep in our noggins. And, you know, it's these things that definitely get you to that high point of us being able to pick you out for next podcast picks. So as I said, if there's anybody listening in, if there's new Milkman community members coming in as well, listen to this. If you want a shout out, it will really grow. I believe that we're over about 5,000 followers on all platforms on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Kick, and Twitch as well. So if you want your name to be going out to over 5,000 people, then I think it's a great idea for you to support us, and we will obviously give back in the next episode of the podcast. Right, chat, let's hear from you. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, okay. Cyberraptor, I'm not 100% sure what the Let's Gaming Out Broski is, but if you're willing to let us know in the chat, we would allow and love to share that with the other chat to maybe let them know. And again, it gives us some knowledge. We may need to check that out, me and Painkiller ourselves. Yeah, we appreciate you telling us that, and we love learning new things. So thank you so much, Cyberraptor. We will look into that, and please elaborate on that. That would be great of you to do that. Right, chat, let's hear from you next. Nice, WC. I appreciate that. We appreciate you being on TikTok as well. I think it's a great way for the podcast to be on TikTok too. And as I said at the beginning as well, you want to watch through TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, whatever. It just allows you to have that that variety. I know that Kyle the Legend, who was my pick of the week for the podcast, he told me last stream that on his big TV he had the YouTube stream, and then on his phone he was watching on TikTok. So that's unbelievable that you're watching me on two different devices, on two different social media platforms. That's just the support that we need, So it's absolutely crazy. And, if that's making your Thursday, your Friday night or whatever, then I love that. You know what I mean? It's great to see so much positivity in the chat. Touch wood, there's not been so much hate. I kind of feel like I've not really had any hate as well, which is really lucky, because I know that social media can sometimes be that horrible loophole that sometimes you can get yourself into. But I'm just got a really grateful community. I try and come across as polite and as generous as I can. I'm not one of them kind of sweary types that likes to F-bomb you all the time and things like that. So I just like to keep content clean, and yeah, I just like to come across as professional really as possible too. And I think that comes across in my community as well. So all the love that you're sharing me, the support, I just can't thank you enough. And every day I'm just very grateful for the Milkman community to grow so vastly and so greatly. And I just love chatting and supporting you guys too. So again, thank you for everybody being here. And obviously it's Saturday as well. It's the weekend. The weekend is where it's at. Hardly anybody's working, so sit, chill, relax, and hope you're enjoying the podcast so far. Anyway, chat, let's hear from you. Thank you again for being here. Oh wow, so we've got Cyberraptor chatting on his phone and watching on the Xbox. So there you go. That's another big fan. As I said, I mentioned Kyle, my pick, Painkiller's pick of the week as well. This is why they're the picks, because they're watching through their Xbox, or they're watching through their TV and chatting on their phone. They love us. They absolutely support the hell out of us, and they're just super, super kind. So this is what we want from people. We want you to go above and beyond the support, and this is how you'll get mentioned. So we really hope that when we post this podcast on YouTube, that Cyberraptor and Kyle the Legend's audience grows because of this as well, because we want you to grow with us as well. We want to grow. You want to grow. If you want to grow with us, get supporting us, and we will support you, because that's what content creation is all about. So make sure you're doing that. Right, chat, let's hear from you. Wow, so there we go. So WC Gaming is joining the trend. He said if he had 4 screens, he'd be watching on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. So WC, that's a challenge for you. If you ever watch us on 4 screens, we want that photo so we can share that on our social media. That would be crazy. But WC Gaming is watching on his computer and doing it on the phone as well. So again, these are support and things that we need people to be doing as well. So we really appreciate that, WC Gaming. And again, thank you so much for the support on Twitch, man. We really appreciate that as well. Now, speaking of Twitch as well, we are up to 7 subscribers on Twitch. Now, what that means, chat, is that 7 people are paying to watch Milkman Gaming stream on Twitch. They're paying for me. So this is like, my dream is just coming true every day. My dream was to do a podcast. We're on episode 4 of that. My dream was to become a full-time streamer. People are already paying for me to watch stream. My dream was to get a gaming PC. My dream was to build a community. Everything of that is happening. But with dreams, you have to sometimes go out your way. You have to sometimes make commitments. People around me, they have families that they have to feed, work for, full-time jobs that they have to do, but they still make time to come and help me out and edit my videos and do everything, So we really appreciate that people are taking time out their day to, 1, pay for me, 2, even just take an hour out their day just to watch me, and 3, everybody that's chatting in as well. I mean, I think to myself, I was walking home the other day, and there's all these big streamers, you've got like KSI, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, all the Sidemen guys, even like all the podcasters, a guy that we're really into, all the WWE, Chris Van Veen, he's just hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube. Now, you think to yourself, wow, these guys are like superheroes, these guys are, the best of the best. And probably they are now, but I was walking home the other day and I was thinking, 7 people pay us to watch us on Twitch. I mean, I'm as normal as it gets. I'm one of these guys that have a full-time job. I've got bills to pay. I need to do this. I need to do that. I have bad days. Sometimes I'll wake up and maybe I'm quite anxious to do things. I'm training for my running. I'm not saying I'm like super fit, but I enjoy doing my running and it keeps me in a good mental state. But the point I'm getting at is that I'm just a normal guy, but 7 people are paying me to watch Twitch. Now, I think now, because these little things are happening, the belief starts to come into you. So when I'm thinking, right, 7 people paying for me, I now believe that 700 people are going to subscribe to me, because if 7 people are subscribing to me and there's God knows how many people in the world, a billion, over a billion, whatever, 700 people, that's like 0.2% of the world's population, you know what I mean? And if I got to that point, people would start thinking, oh, Milkman Gaming, he's this, he's that. But I just hope that you watch this podcast back, and if I ever do become big, just remember that I'm a normal human like everybody else out there. I'm no different. I've got no superpowers. I wish I was, Batman or Superman or some new creation in the Marvel universe. I wish that. But I'm just a guy with 2 legs, with 2 arms, with, a funny brain that sometimes can, make things up, sometimes can snore when I'm sleeping, all these little normal things, you know what I mean? I'm just a normal human being. And I want to keep striving to you guys that if you want to dream and you want to dream big, don't let anybody hold you back. The one thing I would say is that it so helps having somebody working with you. Now, I started this kind of on my own, just like through TikTok to begin with, and kind of built up a page on that, did like a few streams, and a few people around me were saying, oh, you should start streaming, you should start doing this. As soon as Painkiller came in and started doing the moderating and the editing, I've just seen a rise of community, a rise of motivation in myself as well. The times when I say to Painkiller, like, oh, I'm not sure if I'm going to upload this, or I'm not sure this is good, and just encourages me to be like, you're a natural in the camera, you're brilliant, man, you do so great over the mic, you do everything so well, keep pushing, you're doing brilliant, believe in yourself. And the thing about that is because he's with me, he's my best friend, he's family, it gives me more of a belief to think, you know what, in 5 years' time, this is what we're going to be doing for life, you know what I mean? So I'm really grateful to Painkiller again for what's happening with it all. I couldn't believe that all the stuff that he's moderating in the chat, giving me feedback, wanting everything to smooth or be as smooth as possible. I just love everything that he does. So that's my point, is that if you've got a friend, even if it's one friend out of your 50 friend group or whatever, if you've just got that one friend that believes in you, work off him and you can get things going, because we're just enjoying the process. I think also as well is just enjoy it. Don't think that after a year's time you're going to be as big as KSI, because unfortunately I'm going to give you the honest answer, you won't be. But if you do it and consistently do it and believe that you can, I believe that one day you'll probably be bigger than KSI. So make sure that you just believe, you do it consistently, and you have fun as well. That's all I'm saying. So that's my little deep chat of the podcast for you. But I just want all of you content creators out there to dream big and believe that you can do it, because I feel like I'm doing it, even though I'm not that multi-millionaire that all these big YouTubers are. I believe that one day I will be, because I enjoy doing it, and I've got the motivation and the belief around me that we can do it as well. So make sure you keep pushing and dream big. All right? Right, chat, let's hear from you. Thank you so much again for being in here.
WC is asking Milkman, can you schedule a meet and greet?
Okay, so WC Gaming is wanting to schedule a meet and greet. So I think WC Gaming, I feel the way that could happen should be down to you guys. So I'm needing probably big numbers for it. So I'm needing a lot of people to maybe share that on their story, share stuff about me on social media, put it on your posts on TikTok, on Instagram, and maybe start it up as like a little trend. Tell people that I'm the next big thing to come. I'm the next big podcaster to come. All the games that I'm doing, and I just want people to share loads of my stuff. So if we can start sharing that, then hopefully over time we'll build up more of a community, and then from there we could then set up a meet and greet as well. So as I say, it's all down to you guys. You guys share, you guys post, keep bringing it up, keep making it a TikTok trend, an Instagram trend, and hopefully one day we'll set up a meet and greet. I think that would be really cool. And the cool thing about the meet and greet is that Painkiller will also be there as well. If that's not an incentive, I don't know what is. Right, chat, let's hear from you.
So the chat's chatting about police in Denmark have a stream, like there's police streamers now
Oh,
in
wow.
Denmark.
Oh, wow.
Got their own like stream thing. I looked up.
Wow. So the chat is saying that in Denmark, the police actually have like their own streaming content and pages and things like that. So, and play games and things like that as well. So, wow, I didn't know about that. Painkillers just looked it up as well, and we'll probably be looking into them a little bit more as well. But wow, that's pretty cool, chat. So, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure if they would be doing that in the UK, but but if that's what's working in Denmark, then check out the Denmark Police Gaming page on Twitch and all platforms, because it sounds kind of strange, but at the same time, I guess a cool idea as well. So thank you, chat. Thank you for letting me know about that. That's pretty cool. Right, let's hear from you, chat.
WC saying I'm watching TikTok on a small screen on my phone whilst chatting on Twitch with my phone and watching Twitch on Xbox.
Wow. So WC Gaming is watching TikTok on his phone on the small screen, but then also watching on the big screen as well. So wow, that's incredible, WC. We appreciate that a lot. Thank you. I hope that more people start to let us know about this as well, because as I said, the multi-stream thing, it allows you to do that. I found myself doing that before, where sometimes I'd be playing games and then I'd have like a YouTube stream on at the side as well. So that's kind of something that I'd love to maybe try and get across to people, that I would love maybe people, so say I'm playing World of Tanks or something like that, I would love people maybe to play World of Tanks as they've got a World of Tanks Milkman Gaming stream on in the background as well, because that's what I used to do. I used to play games and just have YouTube streams, and if I was playing FIFA or something like that, I would be watching pack openings or something like that, and then doing my own pack opening at the same time, and kind of getting inspiration from that. So that's kind of something I think would be quite cool for especially guys that are coming up into the gaming world and things like that. It's a good way to learn as well. It's a good way to find out how to play the game the right way and things like that. You maybe get some top tips from the best gamers of that game and things like that too. So yeah, maybe let me know one time if you're watching my stream and maybe playing the same game or a different game or something like that. These are little things in the chat I'd love to know and sort of give me a nice feeling inside. So yeah, let me know if you ever do that, chat, and that'd be cool to know. Right, again, chat, thank you so much for being so active. Let's hear from you.
WC, can you stream on Fortnite tonight?
Stream on Fortnite. So tonight I'll try my best. I am quite busy this weekend. I'm as I said, a week tomorrow I've got my my half marathon, so I'm gonna be doing like a little work on training for that as well. So I'll try my best, but I'm trying to get into a good routine of to get into a better sleeping routine, so I've got full energy, because the half marathon next Sunday is an 8 a.m. start, so I'm going to be probably half asleep for half of it until my body realizes how far you're actually running here, Milkman. So again, chat, if you are coming to the Edinburgh Half Marathon as well, if you see me, I want to hear Milkman Gaming fan chants in the there as well. There's going to be some family and friends there that are going to be having signs up as well. So we cannot wait for that as well. So if you're there, you want to create a Milkman Gaming 98 sign, I'll be looking out for you, and I'd love to hear the Milkman Gaming fan chants as well. That would be awesome. So, but I'll try. I'll see if I can maybe try and be on Fortnite. But if I am, I'll maybe let you know prior to when I'm going live. But as I said, I'll always let you know when I'm going live. Always let Painkiller know when I'm going live too. And yeah, I'll try and get a Fortnite stream in the near future for you, definitely, WC. But again, thank you for the question. And again, chat, you're so active. Let's hear the next question. What other games? So I think I'm definitely going to try out the new Doom. I think that's definitely one that I'm going to try. I'm probably going to give GTA 5 another little go as well. I see a lot of streamers have been making YouTube videos of them replaying GTA 5 because of the delay of GTA 6. So again, it was a little clever kind of trend here to help in the algorithm that a lot of people, because of the news of GTA 6 being delayed, used that as a positive to be like, right, I'll restream GTA 5, and then we're then trying to sort of time the end of their GTA 5 stream to then GTA 6. So they're taking a little while doing the campaign so that it kind of nicely fades into the beginning story of GTA 6. So I thought that was quite a clever little thing. So if you want me to do a GTA 5 stream as well, let me know, because I do have the campaign downloaded for that. I'm quite into doing that too. I think that would be pretty cool. I'll probably PC games. I think I'll continue with my World of Tanks journey. Really enjoying that. Team Fortress 2. I'll be jumping on that as well. Also as well, I'm down for ideas. If there's any hidden gems in the PC world that you think I should stream, let me know. And I'll probably also check out Xbox Game Pass too. Fortnite I'll probably jump back onto as well. But yeah, there's probably games that maybe I don't want to tell you because I kind of want to leave as a surprise as well. But these are just like a sort of bulk of games that I'll definitely be playing in the near future and looking forward to playing as well. So yeah, let me know if there is any games that you guys want me to play, and I'm really up for trying new things too. But yeah, so it's talking of that as well. So ever since I got the game in PC as well, I feel like I haven't really touched my Xbox. So I'll need to jump back onto the Xbox at some point soon. I know Painkiller and I were maybe going to try and get like a bit of Forza gameplay going at some point as well. Maybe if you want to see me playing Forza with Painkiller, maybe on a stream as well. That could maybe be a cool game, a cool idea as well. And also, I'm really tempted and think probably next month gonna get 2K25 WWE as well, and me and Painkiller are gonna destroy you at tag team. So if you're wanting to challenge us on a tag team match, you're not gonna win, so there's probably no point in you challenging us, but we're gonna destroy you. And if you want to do any rules, if that's Bloodline, if that's TLC, cage match, whatever, we're still going to absolutely destroy you. Do you not see Painkiller's name? Painkiller. My gosh, he's going to absolutely destroy you. So if you want to challenge me and Painkiller to a tag team match on 2K25, your gaming career is over, okay? So that might be something that we might do at some point as well. So we're looking forward to that as well. But yeah, Forza I think's a good idea as well. And if you want to see Painkiller, not physically on streams, but virtually on streams through the gameplay, then that might be something that we'll bring into as well. But yeah, lots to come, chat. Lots to come. Anyway, chat is active. Let's hear from you. Yeah, I think we should. I think right. So WC Gaming is a streamer. So again, he's active in Twitch, he's active in TikTok, and he's also active on Twitch as well. Now he's asking, should we collab on pages? I think that'd be a good idea. I think I think the one that I enjoy collabing with is obviously the Fortnite squads. I think that's a good idea. But if you're meaning actually to stream together, we can definitely chat about that. We could maybe try and set up like a little Fortnite tournament or something like that. If there's other games that you play, I don't know if like you're a Forza fan or I don't know if you're a Warzone fan or you play FIFA or something like that. We could get a little tournament going. But I think that's what it's all about, is collaborating. I think that it gets everybody's name out there. Um, it's a win-win for everybody, because if you're doing a Twitch stream and I'm on there, then your community sees me, and then vice versa. And I think it just allows people to advertise themselves, to get their name out a little bit more. And yeah, I think it's a good idea. I think it's definitely something we should look into. And yeah, we'll maybe try and set something up. I know Twitch recommends to try and do it as well. I think Twitch is all about the community and growing together as well, which I think is a great initiative to have. And yeah, I think it's a great idea, WC Gaming. So yeah, I think we'll definitely look into that as well. And again, if there's anybody else out there, I think maybe Cyberraptor in the past has definitely asked about that as well. Maybe even Kyle the Legend as well. And some other content creators that join in as well. If you're ever up for a collaboration, we could maybe get that going in the near future as well. But I think that would be a great idea, just to help and support each other. And again, hopefully then that builds our communities around us, and yeah, just brings in more fans, more content, and allows us to live our dream that we're wanting to do. So I think as I say, it's a win-win. It'd be great for everybody, and just it would allow us to enjoy the process and have a lot more fun with it. So I think that would be really cool too. But yeah, I think that the enjoying the process is a big part of it. Now, there's obviously going to be times when I'll do streams and everything's laggy, or the chat's not responding, or this is not working, or my camera's shut down, or gameplay's lagging, or things are behind. And I think that's just all part of streaming, unfortunately, you know what I mean? But also fortunately as well, because if these things happen, you learn, you know what I mean? And I think that maybe, for instance, what I've found with the gaming PC is that sometimes, like, it could be like a resolution issue, or it could be that maybe you've got your graphics a little bit too high, so if you turn them down a little bit, it smooths things a little bit better, and then it tells you that maybe in the near future you can upgrade your PC and graphics card like I'm going to do, and it makes things run a little bit smoothly. So I wouldn't take these things to heart. It's happened to me loads. I think I'm coming up for, I think, maybe like my second year of streaming now. So, I've done it for 2 years now, and I just think that it's going to happen. And when it does happen, don't panic. The great thing about streaming as well is that there's nobody actually physically around you, really, when you're doing your streaming. So it's not like you're getting people bad mouthing you, being like, oh, why is your stream not working? Oh, why is this laggy? Oh, why are you doing this? Oh, the gameplay's not working. Oh, you're rubbish at this, etc. Because it's one click of a button and you can just end your stream, you know what I mean? So don't take these things to heart. If you ever do get hate, that's when you chat to people. That's when, for instance, like with Painkiller, if there was any hate or whatever, I've got him there personally that I can be like, oh, Painkiller, like so-and-so was saying this and I got really hurt by it. And because you've got somebody there in person, you can chat to about it, and the more you chat about it and get off your chest, the actual better that you'll feel after it. You'll feel mentally better too. So I think these things are going to happen. Never take it to heart, and it just helps you grow. It helps you experience a lot more, gain a lot of knowledge, and then you'll know for your next stream how to improve and maybe make things a little bit smoother. So so I think that it's all about learning. I think with streaming as well, it's not like I've gone to like an intense week course of how to do media training and how to be a professional gamer and how to set up cameras. We are just throwing everything at it. We're putting 100% into everything. We really enjoy the process. We enjoy chatting to people. I think sometimes as well, with me personally, I just in love gauging with people. I like talking to people, and I think it's one of these things that I just enjoy about this is when people are asking me questions and are wanting to know what game this is or what my setup's like and things like that. I enjoy telling you because I enjoy just speaking to you, you know. So that's like all the natural love that I have for you all, because I'm just that type of person that just likes to have everybody engaged and involve everyone, you know. So it's not like that I've had training on that. It just comes to me naturally because I just love interacting with people. So I think that maybe that's things that content creators can work on. I'm not saying that everybody's perfect and must do that, but it's just a little bit of advice I would say is, if you've got that little personal touch that you can tell people, oh, thanks for joining the stream, or yo, Reek, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining the stream, etc. Then it just makes it so much better for the chat, and they'll engage more with you as well. So just a little pointer there as well for your chat. Right, again, chat is back in. Thank you so much for being here. Let's hear from you. Oh, okay. So Cyber Raptor is telling us that there's a Team Fortress song called, what was it? Most Fashionable Faction is a Cyber Raptor TF2, so Team Fortress 2 track on there. So you'll need to let me know what track that is. I actually did see there that you put something into the Discord chat there, so maybe that is that you've sent through, which we'll check out as well. But I've never heard of that actually, Cyberraptor. So maybe you could send that. So you have, yeah. So Cyberraptor sent that into the Discord. So again, if you're not in the Discord chat as well, again, I think after we've done the podcast, we'll put that all over our stories as well. I think the Discord would be brilliant. Painkiller's going to put that into the Twitch chat as well. So if you're not following me on Twitch, Milkman Gaming 98 live on Twitch. The podcast is live on there as well, and we would love you guys to join that. It's a great community. It's full of gamers, it's full of content creators, and just all round nice people that love to support each other. We've got different little subcategories. So we've got a music one, just like loads of music that we could use for our podcast, for our streams. We've got a memes one, and we've just got like a general chats one as well. And then I think there's like a gaming one where it's got like different games that you think I should play as well. So get involved with that. Again, it's a win-win from that way, because if you come in there, you can put your Twitch channels in there. That would then allow us to support you on Twitch as well, would help to support us on Twitch, and it just helps you to grow as well. And yeah, we would love you to be part of that community. So Milkman Gaming 98 on Discord, and that has a large community, and people love to support on that as well. Right, chat, let's hear from you. WC, thank you so much for the highlight message, and thank you so much for paying 100 milk points as well. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. Wow, so WC Gaming is telling Milkman that he has the best streams ever. So again, it's words like that one, I think to myself, like, really? After just telling you I'm such a normal guy? But, you know, I'm grateful. I'm really grateful that you tell me all that. I really appreciate that. Again, I know, WC, that you've been coming into a lot of my streams recently as well. So what I was saying about the picks of the week, it really, you know, it catches our eye for potentially being the next pick. And yeah, we love you being here. Again, you were the 150th follower on Twitch, which keeps coming into my head. So it's these little things I'm like, oh, right, okay, WC is definitely in contention for the next podcast. And yeah, we just love you being here as well, WC. So thank you so much for being here. Next question, let's hear from you. Amazing, WC. Please join the Discord. Milkman's put it in there, so follow that link there. And once you're in the Discord, please say hello. Painkiller will say hello back. I will say hello as well. And as I said, there's, you know, just opportunity for you to put your Twitch in there. If you've got YouTube, if you've got this or that, then make sure that you're tuning into that as well. And we will make sure that everything that is said on there is monitored by Painkiller, and we just love you guys being here as well. So thank you so much. Bear with me, chat, and just sorting this out. There we go. But yeah, we love Discord. We think it's a great idea. We also have Reddit as well. I don't know if anybody else is on Reddit, and we want everybody just to interact there, to support each other, and And chat, we might have a sneaky little appearance from Painkiller. Maybe we shall see. We shall see. Can we get an oh? It's it's. Oh, there we go. Oh, Painkiller is. Oh, who's this gonna go? Ah! Oh my goodness, Painkiller. Oh my goodness, Painkiller has made a tiny, tiny little appearance there. We love that. We appreciate you being in here. Thank you so much for being in here, Painkiller. And yeah, there we go, chat. 4th episode of the Brownie Bros podcast. History has been made. Painkiller has made a little snippet on the TikTok chat and Twitch chat, YouTube chat, Kick chat, and we are grateful for that. So Painkiller, we bow down to you, sir. We bow down to you. Thank you so much for being in there. Right, chat. Thank you so much for being in here. Let's hear from you. Oh, okay, Ready or Not. So this is a game that I don't think I've ever heard of before, Cyberraptor, but I'll need to check it out. So Ready or Not, I'm presuming, is this a game on Steam, Cyberraptor? Let us know in the chat. If anybody else in the chat knows that knows of the game at all, then make sure that you're able to let us know of that. And again, Cyberraptor, if you ever go live with that, make sure you put that into the Discord chat as well, and we can check that game out as well, because I don't think I've got much knowledge on that. But again, thank you for letting us know about Ready or Not, the game. Thank you. Right, chat, let's hear from you. Cool, no worries at all, WC. You are a legend. Thank you. Yes, dog. I don't know where it's come from. We do have the window, but I think it's just jumped through and come back in. So we've just got some random dog just jumping in here. But yeah, there is a dog here, Cyberraptor. You're correct. Yes. Ah, yes. You are stunning. You are extremely stunning. Painkiller. Tell you what, I mean, if there was a term in the dictionary for 10 out of 10, it would have Painkiller on there. You know, he is stunning. You're right. You know, he's almost, you know, well, yeah, he is hotter than the sun, to be fair. You know, he is. So Painkiller, we appreciate the kind words, but man, you got to get used to the beauty that's surrounding me, man. I mean, I feel like, as I say, Painkiller gives me motivation, but when you see the good looks of Painkiller every day, you sort of think, well, whew, it's getting a bit warm in here today every time Painkiller makes an appearance, you know. So yeah, he is beautiful, Cyber. So we appreciate the kind words, and W for Painkiller. Thank you, man. Thank you. Right, chat, let's hear from you. Oh, okay, nice, cool. Okay. Yeah. Well, we'll check that out, Cyberraptor. Thank you so much for joining in. We appreciate that, and yeah, we'll check that out. He's saying that Ready or Not is a sort of realistic SWAT game. So yeah, I think 1, we'll need to check out a Cyberraptor stream of that, and 2, we might have to join you for that as well, Cyberraptor. So we appreciate you joining in there as well. WC Gaming, if you can hear this as well, I just saw that you joined the Discord chat as well. So amazing, man. Say hello in the chat to everybody. Everybody will say hello back, and we will support you, we'll grow you, and we'll help us support the Twitch, YouTube, whatever you're on, and we'll all grow together, because I think that's what it's all about. But yeah, nice. Thank you, Cyberraptor. We'll definitely need to check that one out. I think Steam's a brilliant place for PC games. I know obviously there's the EA games as well that PC's got, and then obviously there's all these like emulators you get. I saw that people were posting there's like a Nintendo 64 emulator and a Wii emulator, and some people are playing like Mario Kart on the emulators on their PC and things like that. So there's all these little things that you can kind of dive into as well. But I have a Wii. And again, we'll jump into more of the Wii stuff as well after I've heard from the chat. Because again, you chat are amazing. You're so active during this podcast, and I can't wait to hear the next question. So let's hear it. Oh. So So they've come up with the motto in the chat, which is Painkiller's motto, which is it's painkiller is so hot that you'll burn your face off. So to be honest, I'm surprised that my face is still here, to be honest with you. Maybe because I've been around him so much, the heat and the hotness that he brings and the beautifulness that he brings to any room, I must just be getting used to it, you know. So so that's true love right there, you know. So but yeah, I tell you, man, that you know, sometimes I have to go about in you know, my shorts and t-shirts, even when it's you know, a rainy day, or if it's 5 feet of snow outside. Painkiller just warms the room up and saves the heating bills, you know. So it's incredible to have him around. So we love him. But I tell you, chat, I love personally the amount of love that you give Painkiller. Seriously, like there was that time when it was Painkiller's birthday coming up, and so many people in the chat were wishing him a happy birthday, and I just loved it. I know that I probably said it a good 50 times to be like, right, chat, it's Painkiller's birthday, tell him it's his birthday. It's Painkiller's birthday, tell him it's his birthday. It's his birthday. Go and put it in the chat, it's his birthday. Come on. But you did it, and I appreciate that a lot. And yeah, I can't thank you enough for that. So thank you so much, and we appreciate that a lot as well. Now I've actually seen a question come through from TikTok here that I could maybe, I don't know if it's come through in front of me here, but the question is, and it kind of popped out to me, which is an interesting one, was somebody, Reek, in the chat here, he's asked how did Painkiller get his name? Now that's something that maybe we could chat about in the next podcast. We could maybe chat to Painkiller, or if he wants to, Painkiller is up for telling us now, so he could tell us. Now I don't know, do you want me to give you the microphone off camera so we can hear your voice but not your, right, okay, I'll tell the camera, no worries at all, no worries. Judas Priest song, right, okay. So yeah, so that's where it's come from. Now I believe you've had that from, did you have this for Xbox 360? No, just recent, right, okay. So this is just, yeah. So Reek is he's come out with the question. Painkiller's thanking you a lot. Yeah, we'll see why the TikTok chat isn't being contrasted onto Painkiller, but coming here. But I'm glad that we caught that one, Reek. So thank you so much for that. But yeah, so this is just a new one for Painkiller, and yeah, it's a Judas Priest song. So if you know of them, then maybe even get that going, and hopefully every time you listen to that, you will think of Painkiller and now know the reason why he's called Painkiller. But I think that was a terrific question. I love that. If you want to maybe know more about Painkiller, of what like he maybe does off camera, well, maybe, you know, I could maybe ask him some questions off camera and then tell you guys to the camera, and we can maybe give you some more insight about Painkiller as well. Because I know I keep saying that I'm the man in front of the camera, Painkiller's the man behind the camera. He does so much, but because you guys show him so much love, if you want to know more about him, I think Painkiller would be really up for telling you guys more about him as well. So thank you for including him. As I said, I'm always about including people, but we love that chat. We love that from the Milkman community. We always want to include Painkiller. He does so much for us as well. And yeah, again, Reek, thank you so much for the question. Again, the chat is active, so let's hear from you. Thank you again. Well, right. If there's another Painkiller question, he could grab the mic off me and answer the next one. But I'm also thinking there's incentives of, if you want Painkiller on the podcast or whatever, we're going to need to get the followers up. We're going to need to get the subscribers up. There's like a little, gap in the market where if you're wanting Painkiller to come on, then you're going to have to hit us with like the 50 subs on Twitch. We're basically going to need to hit massive numbers to get Painkiller to come on the podcast. And if you want that, which you always keep asking, then we need you guys to come in with the followers. We need you to subscribe. You always show him so much love. So if you want him in front of the camera, let's say it right now. If you give us 50 subscribers on Twitch, Painkiller will make a feature in the podcast. That's a deal. That is a deal. We'll off camera we'll shake hands to that, and we'll say 50 subscribers. If that blows up now, he'll be in the next episode. So the sooner the better. If you want him on, then he'll get on. There we go. There's the handshake now. Verified, tick. There we go. Done. 50 subscribers. Painkiller makes a feature, and now could be the first guest on the podcast as well, you know. So if you want Painkiller to be the first guest on the podcast, 50 subscribers on Twitch. Let's get it. Oh my god, that actually creeps the soul out of me. Oh my goodness. Question for Painkiller. He did say he was wanting the mic. So WC Gaming is asking Painkiller what he does for Milkman, and because Painkiller said he would answer it with the mic, it is over to Painkiller.
Wow. Everything.
Short and sweet, chat. Short and sweet. So he does do everything for me. So what he does is first of all, he is a music producer as well, which I've already said. So at the minute he's making lo-fi, deep house, techno, house, drum and bass, jungle. He's making little tracks for all my videos, and it's brilliant what he does. He loves to do it. He really enjoys editing the videos. So he's using a software called CapCut, which I believe has like a promotion with TikTok as well. And what's cool about CapCut is, from the way Painkiller does it, it's almost like the same process of when he makes a track. So he allows himself to edit and snip little bits and make sure that slightly slightly shorter videos for TikTok, slightly longer videos for YouTube and Instagram, etc. And he loves doing that. So that's the editing side of it as well. I kindly gave Painkiller a mini PC of mine, because obviously now I have the gaming PC, so now Painkiller's using some upgraded software to do all the editing side of that now as well. Also, he's my moderator as well, so he's obviously now here live with me during the podcast. He's following the chat, making sure that all the questions are clean or appropriate, and just make sure that everything goes smoothly and that everything is respectful during a Milkman Gaming podcast and stream as well. Now, when I do the streams, Painkiller isn't there when a Milkman stream is on, so he's then live on Twitch making sure that the chat's all good and clean, etc. as well. So if he's not here with me, he's in his other office making sure that he's there in Twitch, active physically and metaphorically in the Twitch world as well, you know. So he does a lot for me. He does do everything, and as I say, his short and sweet answer of everything, it couldn't have been better. It generally couldn't have been better. So Milkman and Painkiller, I can't believe we've both been featured in today's podcast. It's absolutely crazy. I'm absolutely stoked that, oh man. I mean, I know you guys are fans, but man, I'm hyperventilating here almost. I can't believe he's joined. I'm almost starstruck right now, you know. So it's crazy. You know, in the last podcast that I did, I was losing my composure, and I'm sort of like getting deja vu with that again, you know. So it's it's incredible. So as I said, 50 subs, and he'll be sitting right next to me with his absolute legendary pillow with me as well. So if you want to see Painkiller as my first guest in the podcast, 50. Oh my god, I can't even do it with a mic. Here we go. 50 subscribers on Twitch. Make that happen, chat. Thank you so much. It would be amazing to come in and make it happen. Make it happen. Thank you so much. Do we have any chat in the? No, nothing just now. No worries at all. So what else I was going to chat to you about as well is I know a lot of people have been doing these sort of outside streams as well, like out and about and things like that too. And I've been kind of getting a wee bit of inspiration on that. So maybe I could do something where I'm out doing like some paddle boarding or something like that, and you guys are watching me, or all these little creative kind of outside chats. Or I know I'm into my running. I said in the last one as well that I could maybe get some GoPro stuff. So if you wanted to maybe like join a live with me like out on a run or something like that, I think that would be pretty cool too. A lot of people have actually in the past asked me to maybe do the GoPro content during like the marathon or something like that as well. So maybe I could be doing that, and then from afar, Painkiller could be chatting to you and keeping the chat alive while I'm doing my run or something like that. So if you think that would be a cool idea, other than me just like in front of the screen for the podcast, or even with the gaming as well, let me know, because I think I'm kind of up for maybe upping my content and maybe trying new things and maybe getting out and connecting more. It would be a dream of mine to maybe try and go to things like TwitchCon or all these like GameStop events and all that kind of stuff as well. So if you wanted me to maybe like do like a live stream of me interacting with loads of different gamers at these events and things like that, I think that would be pretty cool as well. So we would love that too. And again, we're always up for new ideas as well. I saw that there was a streamer called ISO Speed, and he was at like a sort of gaming event chatting to all these different gamers and YouTubers and stuff like that. And I thought to myself, oh, one day I would love Painkiller to be behind the camera doing the stream for me while I'm going and chatting to all the content creators and gamers and things like that as well. So you never know, in the near future you might see Milkman gaming at some gaming events and some Twitch cons and things like that as well. And again, you'll definitely be following the journey with us as well. So we would love you guys to be there. We appreciate you guys being here. And we always enjoy you guys being here as well. But yeah, as I said, the just a few reminders of the podcast today. So first of all, the remix for my track Juicy, we look forward to hearing them. Painkiller, as I said, is going to be doing one as well. So if you are a music producer out there that wants to get your name out, we'll put the links into my Instagram story, my TikTok story. We'll put it onto Twitch, Reddit, we'll put it onto X, and we'll put it onto YouTube as well. So you'll follow all that. And as I say, look forward to hearing that as well. Also, stay tuned for fresh new track from Brownie Bros, fresh out the oven. We should say that, I think, instead of a fresh track, we should say there's a fresh bake coming from the oven. So we're looking forward to producing that as well. Painkiller, again, featured in today's podcast as well. Absolute massive. I know you guys have looked into wanting Painkiller featuring more. So as I say, the more we grow, the more subs, brackets 50 subs if you want them in the next podcast. Get that going as well. Milkman Gaming 98. We're multi-streaming right now as well, so make sure you check us out on YouTube, on Kick, on Twitch, on TikTok, and also YouTube as well. Milkman Gaming 98. We're all on all platforms, and make sure you subscribe to us on there as well. We really appreciate all your stuff on there as well. New games to come, the new Doom, Fortnite, we'll get back onto that. GTA, we'll keep an update if there isn't any new news with the GTA 6 as well. They might be, reeling us in, saying that it's a delay and then comes out at Christmas time or something like that. You never know. So I don't know. Do we put a petition out for that? Who knows? But when that comes, that'll be amazing. You'll definitely see that in the near future too. Gaming PC content. So Stormforce MX360. If you want to look up the one that I've got. We're classing this now as the Milkman Gaming 98 gaming PC, so you never know. We might maybe do some work with Stormforce in the near future, and upgrade our consoles, in PC gaming, etc. as well. Again, a massive shout out to McQueen's Milk. You never know, there might be a sponsorship on the horizon there as well. So again, if you are here, McQueen's, thank you so much for joining in, and we appreciate you getting back to us and passing us over to your social media team. And again, we want to thank you as well. Obviously, we had our 2 picks today. Cyberraptor, Kyle the Legend, congratulations once again. WC Gaming, we're noticing you as well. Thank you so much for joining in, and everybody else that's joined today. If you do want shouted out, make sure you're streaming, make sure you're sharing, make sure you're liking, subscribing, everything about Milkman Gaming 98, and you could be the next pick in our next podcast, and we would love that to happen for you. So we appreciate all your support, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. And again, we're hearing from the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Let's hear it. Oh wow, so Cyber Raptor is saying that he would go to TwitchCon just to meet me, so maybe one day we would need to get a couple of tickets for TwitchCon. Me and Painkiller do a Milkman on tour, and you'll come and meet us at TwitchCon. I think that would be really cool. And yeah, that could be a live stream maybe in years to come. We'll maybe get a ticket or two, come over to TwitchCon, and everybody can meet Milkman Gaming in the flesh. I think that would be a really cool little stream. So yeah, so I think that's everything from Milkman Gaming and Painkiller today. I'd like to thank you again for joining the Brownie Bros episode 4 podcast today. We hope you have a lovely day. Happy Saturday. As I said, there's still plenty more to come from Milkman Gaming 98. 50 subscribers on Twitch if you want Painkiller to be in the next podcast as my next guest. You'll find out absolutely everything about him. And I want to know more about him because he's so behind the scenes. Even Milkman Gaming doesn't even know too much about him, you know. So I would have plenty of questions prepared for him, and I know you guys would love to hear more from him as well. You show him so much love too. Yeah, as I say, we appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for all the highlighted messages, the follows, all the gifts you've sent through TikTok as well. We appreciate all that. And yeah, apart from that, I think episode 4 has come to a close. Thank you, everybody. Have a lovely